Why doesn't he believe that I love him? That guy does not talk. So it's like I'm yearning for Oga, say it, say it. And he's just looking at me and I want to hear it. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is I, Rosemary. Thank you guys for all the love on my videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting. If you haven't subscribed, I'm not going to ask you why, but this is a good time to actually subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much. So guys, today I want to be Cupid. I want to bring love to you guys. I want to help your love life. How cool is that? Why is it that you love somebody but the person doesn't feel like you love them? You are sure that you love this person, but the person is constantly yearning for your love. And you're giving this person love, but the person is still yearning for your love. So what's the problem? Love language is the problem. You probably love this person, but you're not speaking their love language. And that is why, like I said, Cupid is here to help you out. So if you want to know what I want to talk about, stay tuned, sit back, don't go anywhere. Yes guys, so I want to talk about the love languages. 5 love languages actually. I want to go straight to the point. I'm not here to waste time today. So number 1 love language is words of affirmation. Number 2, acts of service. Number 3, quality time. Number 4, physical touch. And number 5, receiving gifts. Now these 5 ways are the ways, according to research, that people tend to show love or want to receive love. Now you get what I'm talking about, because some people will say, I want to be shown love in these 5 ways. That's fine, that's okay, that's okay. If you prioritize, you see that there are 3 ways, or 3 out of these 5 love languages that you want to be shown love the most. Those are your 3 dominant love languages. So the 2 other ones, you want to be shown love in that way, but maybe not as much as the 3 dominant love languages. So I've mentioned the 5, so let's get into it. The first one I said is words of affirmation. If this is your love language, you want to be shown love through words, or you want to show love through words. Words are very, very, very important to you. You want to know what people think about you, or what your significant other thinks about you. You want to hear it. It's not about what the person is thinking. You want it to be verbalized. So basically, you want to hear what people think about you, or you would want to also tell people what you think about them, or that you love them. You want to be told I love you. You want to tell people I love you too. So basically, just words. Words are very important to you. Number 2, acts of service. This is your love language. You want things to be done for you. It's very important when people do things for you. That's one major way that they get to show you that they love you. Or if you love somebody, you want to do stuff for them. You want to help them out with maybe chores, or with things that you know that they want to be done for them. You would want to do it for them. You get? And if that's how you want to receive love, you would want people to do things for you to show you that they love you. So now, number 3, quality time. If this is your love language, you would want to spend time with that person that you love. It doesn't have to be all day. You don't want to sit around with the person all day, but a few minutes in a day, few hours is fine. It makes your day. It could make your whole day. Like, because you sat down or just spent quality time with the person that you love, your day is made, and you feel that that person loves you. Or if you love somebody, you would want to spend time with them. Number 4, physical touch. You want to be cuddled, you want to be kissed, you want people to, or you want your significant other to cuddle you, kiss you. That is one of the major ways that you want to show love, or you want to receive love. And number 5, receiving of gifts. This is like one of the most misunderstood love languages, because people feel like people who have this, or who have the tendency to have this love language, are materialistic. And I think that's a very wrong notion, because most people who want to receive gifts, they don't want the most expensive of gifts. It could be the littlest thing. It could be the most, they just want that you thought about them. Maybe when you went out, you bought something for them, something very little. just get anything for them, like showing that you thought about them. You get? So now this is like the way they want to be shown love, or if they love you, they want to get gifts for you. These gifts don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Just it could be just something thoughtful. Yes, that's how they want to be shown love. Now, one of the problems of love languages is we as humans tend to want to show love to people the way we want to receive love. Do you get? It's just a natural thing to do. So if my love language, for example, is receiving gifts, the tendency is for me to want to buy gifts for the person that I love. And maybe the person I love just wants quality time. And I keep on going out and scanning the stores, and I buy gifts for this person, and I'm so happy. Oh my god, this is going to show this guy that I love him. This is going to show this girl that I love her. And I come back with the gift and she's not even smiling completely. And you're frustrated because you're like, I really love this person and I'm trying my best to show that I love this person. You love her, but she just wanted to spend 30 minutes of the day with you and she didn't get that. So you bought her the most expensive stuff and she's still also frustrated that it doesn't feel like you love her. So you see why I said love languages are very, very important. So one thing that we should all do is try to know our partner's love language so that we can speak to them, love them in the way that they want to be loved. For me, I think my topmost love language would be acts of service. If I love you, I want to do stuff for you, I want to help you out like in the best way I can, and I also want you to do the same thing for me. So for me and my husband, that wasn't an issue because he's someone who likes to do stuff for me too. So we didn't have an issue with that. But my second love language was is words of affirmation. The guy doesn't talk. That guy does not talk. So it's like I'm yearning for Oga, say it. And he's just looking at me and I want to hear it. So that was like I had to always say, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. And yes, time is beautiful because in time, I think we've not really sorted that out 100%. I'll be lying if I say we've sorted that out 100%, but we're close. Then number 3, my third love language, or third according to the priority or the prioritizing I said we should do earlier on, would be quality time. And I think that's not really a problem for me and my spouse because we have quality time. We spend time together as much as we can. So that hasn't really been an issue for us. And basically, I think it's also easier for us because I think the 3 love languages I mentioned for me are also his 3 dominant love languages. So we get to show love the way we want to receive love. Maybe not in the same hierarchy, but the 3 of them are the 3 for us. So we don't really have so much issues like showing each other love and loving the other person. But I see a lot of people who are frustrated with people who actually genuinely love them, and this is because they don't know how to speak their spouses or their significant others' love language. So how can you meet your spouse's need or your significant other's need, or how can your own need be met? Communication. Don't assume the person is going to love you how you want to be loved. Communicate. Like, I'm very big on communication, and I feel like that's one of the most important things in relationships. Like, you have to communicate with your spouse, with who you're in a relationship with. It's very important because when you do that, like, now you're sitting down, you're saying, okay, this is how I want to be loved. I'm really thankful that you think of me and get me gifts when you go out. But I would really love that maybe you just take out the trash at night. Act of service for you. And because the other person is taking out the trash at night for you, you feel loved. And now, basically, your needs are met. You're happier than when the other person came back home with a gift for you. Or, oh, I'm so thankful that you tell me how beautiful I am or how much you love me. But please, can you spend 30 more minutes at home with us? Can you spend just a few more minutes with me, like as much as you can. That's how I feel loved the most. This is what communication will do for you in your relationship. It's going to help the other person know how to love you and help you know how to love the other person. So guys, you know this is a good time to subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for always coming through for me and watching my videos.